Hey y'all, Joy here. Quick reading tonight, y'all. Quick reading tonight. Tonight, of course, I'm talking about my one little reading, right? So tonight, just remember 26:12. Keep 26:12 in the back of your mind. So tonight's scripture reading is taken from Genesis 26, and we read in verse 12. Genesis 26, verse 12. And it says, Then Isaac sowed in that land and received in the same year an hundredfold, and the Lord blessed him. Right? So Isaac sowed in that land, whichever land. And the same year he received a hundredfold from sowing in that land, right? And the Lord blessed him. So now I'm going to reread it, but I'm going to plug in my name. Then Joy sowed in that land and received in the same year an hundredfold, and the Lord blessed her. Or you can say the Lord blessed Joy. You all can plug in your name. You can plug your name in. You can plug your children's name. You can plug your mother, your father, whomever. You can plug your name, because that's exactly what I did. When I read it, I plug my name in. But the 26:12, no, just right. The 26:12 only represent Genesis 26, verse 12. So this is saying Isaac. Isaac was a hard worker. Yes, so very diligent, very obedient, and he worked. But it wasn't the work that he worked that caused the blessing. It was the favor of God, God's grace and God's favor. But because he was a diligent worker, he got a hundredfold. Just imagine a hundredfold, because he sowed in that land. What land are we talking about? Whichever land you choose to sow, You can sow into somebody's life. You can sow into an organization. You can sow somebody anywhere you want to sow. You can see a child and decide, say, this little child and this little child have a little need. You decide to sow in the land. But here the 26:12 coming now. So I am going to take up this challenge. I saw it. You know who I saw with it? Her name is Miss Terry Savelle. I have to give her credit. You have to give credit where credit is due. So all right now. So I'm going to take up that. Say, Lord, I am going to take up this challenge. I am going to do my 26:12 every month. Now, if you all want to take up the challenge, you can choose to sow $2,612 into somebody's life every month, or an organization every month, or you can do $26.12 every month. Of course, I'm going to sow $26.12 too. Soon I'll be able to sow $2,612 dollars, but right now I'm going to do 2612, right? So I am going to do it every month. If you all want to take up the challenge, you can do it every month. You can choose which day of the month, any time of the month, but just make sure you do it every month. Don't let the month of February, sow for February and then you sow it in March. Let us be diligent and obedient. Obedience, right? This is the reading. It says, God blessed Isaac with a hundredfold harvest despite challenge. So he did have some challenges, right? But God blessed him. It says, it was God's favor on Isaac, not his hard work alone. Not his hard work alone was not responsible for his bountiful harvest. So he worked hard, but it wasn't because of his hard work why he received a hundredfold. It was because of the favor of God. So we have to be very mindful about God's favor. It says it was Isaac's obedience to God and willingness to work hard. So he obeyed God, but he still worked hard. And God saw that and I favor Isaac. It said Isaac saw the harvest as a demonstration of God's faithfulness and blessing. God has a special plan for each person. We have to take action. So God has a special plan for me, for you, and for everybody who will see this video. But we have to do our part. We have to take action. He worked hard. That was his action. And he sowed. So wherever you all choose to sow, the onus is on you. The onus is on me. All right. So I am going to find somewhere where I'm going to sow. You can sow into a shelter, sow into somebody's life, sow into, you see somebody on the road and you decide to, you know what? I am going to give this person $26.12 every month for the rest of the year. You're sowing into somebody's life. I am going to give this money to my church. If you choose to give to your church towards this building fund, towards prison ministry, towards whatever it is, the pantry, whatever. I am going to give this church towards the pantry, because you know they have to do pantry. Like my church does pantry every week, and our pantry is huge, like really, really huge. Tons and tons and tons of people, right? So you can choose to sow wherever, but the onus is on sowing. Remember, seed time, harvest. You're sowing. You will reap 100-fold. Oh, when I saw that, I said, yes, Lord. I said, yes, Lord. Like, as I said, I don't have to try the Lord, because I've proven him over and over and over again. But I said, I'm going to take this one up. Yes, so $26.12 or $2,612. Whoever can do 2,612, just do it as Nike said. Just do it. Yes, so. So this is our assignment for the year. So we have every month you make a 2612 donation wherever you choose. Find an organization, find a project, find a land. It's called land. If you're sowing into somebody's life, that's your land. If you're sowing into an organization, whatever it is, if you're sowing into Breast Cancer Foundation, that's your land. If you're sowing into Kidney Foundation, that's your land. Right? If homeless shelter, that's your land. Wherever you're sowing, that's your land. Sow into it. And watch God. Watch God. Anyway, so this is a side note. It's education is the key to success, right? So we're going to define the word key, K-E-Y. The K stands for keep. The E stands for educating. The Y stands for yourself. So it says, keep educating yourself. That's the key to success. Pour. We're talking about pour now, P-O-O-R. The P stands for passing. The O stands for over. The other O stands for opportunities, and the R stands for repeatedly. So what keeps you poor is passing over opportunities repeatedly. I got that from Miss Teresa Velo. Yes, listen, y'all. Whether you like to read or not, whether you like to watch motivational speaker or not, change. In order to have changes in life, we have to change how we do things, right? She said, you cannot have a $1 million dream with a minimum wage habit. You cannot have a $1 million dream with a minimum wage habit. Oh, that was very profound. Very profound. Listen, let us change how we do things. God has already blessed us with all spiritual blessings. And if we believe God's word, with which we should, we must believe his word in order to see it come to manifestation. But there are some things that we have to do. We have to do action. We have to work. Right? Just like Isaac. He worked hard. God saw his hard work. He was faithful. He was diligent. And God blessed him bountifully 100-fold in the same year. So let us take it and apply it to our lives and say, in this year, God is going to bless me 100-fold because I am going to sow in a particular land. And you choose the land. I will choose my land. So that is all the little gossip that I have for this evening, y'all. Listen, I want to stay in our word. The word work. Let us learn to work the word. Yes, so. Anyway, y'all, bye-bye.